What's up, guys? Welcome to Daily Dose of Reddit. This is your host, Zach, and today's subreddit is r/ChoosingBeggars. This story's called Girl Buys My Brother-in-Law AirPods, Claims They're Fake and Wants a Refund but also wants to keep them. So my older sister and brother-in-law buy expensive stuff that they either don't like or don't use and never send back. They're lazy. So they give it to me to sell since I'm so savvy with selling stuff online. I don't get to keep the money though. They give me a little so I don't mind. Plus, it gives me something to do. Anyway, a girl on Depop bought his AirPods. They're unused but in an open box. He was sent the wrong version. And she haggled me on the price for a few weeks until my brother-in-law said to just sell them above $100 since they're still new. So the girl and I settle on $110. She pays and I send them out. Every day, she messages me about where they are and why they are taking so long to get to her. I knew then that she was going to try something, so I let my brother-in-law know that she'll probably ask for a refund, and he says screw it, as long as he gets them back. So 3 days later, they arrive, and not even 15 minutes after I get the email to inform me from USPS that they were delivered, she sends a PayPal dispute that the AirPods are fake and she wants a refund. She claims that the box is open and that the wrapping on the AirPods was gone, and they don't have a serial number on the box or inside the charging case. I have to dispute her claim and inform my brother-in-law. I am absolutely beyond annoyed with this woman since I had been bothered by her for weeks until she got the damn things, and now I have to read her bullcrap. My brother-in-law says again to just give her a refund once she sends them back, and I do so on the dispute. With this, she has to give me a tracking number when she sends them back, and once I do get them back and see that they are what I sent to her, she gets her money back. A day and a half passes and she doesn't send anything. No tracking, no response. Then she sends a message that it's unfair that she has to send them back because they're fake and she needs her money now and has to throw them away and buy another somewhere else. I am literally speechless. Like my brain stopped working for a few seconds. I know this was uncalled for, but I sent her an email. Not on PayPal. I ask her, "Woman, are you intellectually disabled? You're really gonna try and scam me? How freaking dumb do you think I am?" Yeah, I'm not entirely proud of writing that, but I reread her dispute response a couple of times because I didn't believe it. And then I just got so damn angry. She sends another message, calling me rude, saying I'm the scammer since I supposedly sell stolen electronics from my fake family member to people, and I should be banned. I don't even respond to her and just message PayPal about this, that I will not accept anything she sends me back. I don't think they'd even side with me if she did send me back some fake ones, and that I want the item back. They tell me that I'd have to reopen the dispute if she does send the wrong item back, but she has 10 days to give a tracking number or they'll close the dispute in my favor. Well, she sends one more message. "At least give me a partial refund for calling me names." I don't send her crap. Here we are, 10 days later, and my brother-in-law gets to keep his money. I blocked her on Depop and left her feedback. Apologies for how uneventful this was, but the dispute just closed and I am annoyed just thinking about it after sending my brother-in-law his money. Edit. He ordered the AirPods 2 that charge on a wireless pad and have a light on the front, but was sent the first version. I hate these stupid freaking scammers that pull this type of crap. I've been scammed before, and it sucks. It really does. But people love easy money, and naive people on the internet are their favorite places to get it. This story's called This Girl is the Reason I Won't Help Anyone Out Ever Again. I'm pretty new to Reddit, and this is my first post on this subreddit, but let's get into the story. All of this takes place October of 2019. First of all, this was a longtime friend from high school, Choosing Beggar. So, shortly after getting out of the army, I moved back to my hometown and hit up a few of my friends, that I still talked to at the time, for a small party. Naturally, since we were drinking and I was hosting the party, I was expecting them to all get their own rides. But I didn't mind paying for a couple Ubers since it wasn't a whole bunch of people. Most of my friends were pretty responsible and had scheduled their own rides. but a few of my friends didn't, including Choosing Beggar, so naturally I paid. A couple of days later, Choosing Beggar calls me asking if I want to hang out. Naturally, seeing an old friend again would be great, so I say yes, of course. She asked me to pick her up and then drive 3 hours to see her friends and whatever. I'm just happy to get out of the house, so I don't mind since she offers to pay for the gas money. So we get to her friend's place and I go inside to hang out and play some games with one of her friends, we'll call John. So John and I are playing some Call of Duty and I go to grab some water and my phone to text my wife. When I get to the table where I left my stuff, my phone, wallet, and keys are gone. And no surprise here, so is my car. I'm a pretty nice guy, so I don't mind since Choosing Beggar offered to pay for gas, but am upset about my wallet being gone. They get back 3 hours later, and of course I ask for my stuff back, because I like keeping my wallet on me and I need to call my wife. Choosing Beggar tells me they are using my phone for music right now and can't give it back. I am furious. I tell her I need my phone to call my wife and that I am leaving with or without her.
No need to be so hostile, dude.
Anyway, we leave, and when I turn my car on, I notice it's almost on empty and ask if Choosing Beggar can get gas at the next gas station we pass.
Nah, I can't, man. I spent all I had on bud.
So you want me to take you to see your friends, spend my time and money going 3 hours out of my way for you to buy weed?
I didn't think it would be that big of a deal.
Fine, whatever. Just pay me back for the gas when you can. So we get to the next gas station and I go into the gas station to pay in cash. It's cheaper with cash in my state. And when I pull out my wallet to find out I have $3 in cash. Before we got there, I had $300 because I was planning on getting something special for my wife and I didn't want her to see what I got on our card's transaction history. I sigh and just pay with my card. After I'm done filling up my car, I ask her what happened to the $300 in my wallet.
I told you, I got bud.
Okay, so you're telling me you have $297 worth of bud for me then, right? Both my wife and I smoke, so I wouldn't have minded if she did.
No, but I can give you a couple of grams.
Get out of my car! Now! Still 68 miles from where she lives, but I don't even care at this point. Fast forward a week later, she asked me for another $200 for weed. Of course, I tell her that even if I wanted to help her out, which I don't, that I still haven't gotten the $380 she owes me.
What a trash friend you are. I'm trying to hustle out here when I know you got the money, but you can't share with the rest of us. I know you got money to spare, so just send me $200. I need to pay for court costs.
Me, still upset. I have bills coming up, but I can send you $100. Wish I never had said that.
Can you do $300 so I can pick up some bud too? I know you got the money and I need it more than you do, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal for you to make that back.
I hang up and block her. Sorry for the long post, but I felt that some context was needed. That's a ridiculous friend, who's not even a friend, and I don't know how your wife is okay with you giving, random old high school friends hundreds of dollars. This story's called Hand Over the Toilet Paper and No One Gets Hurt. First, let me start by saying that I do not possess psychic abilities. If I could foresee the future, I'd have used that ability to win the lotto a long time ago. I'd be on an island sipping some 99% rum drink with a splash of whatever fruit juice makes the beverage seem socially acceptable and not just a speedy vehicle to Happy Town. I also do not possess any inside information. I have no special access to what is going on in the world. I just watch the evening news, the same as most people. I feel the need to point this out because conspiracy theorists seem to be running freaking rampant on the internet these days. Seriously, folks, there really isn't anything special about me. At least not beyond the "we're all special in our own way" bullcrap my mother used to feed me. This was all pure chance. By sheer coincidence, I restocked my pantry, toilet paper, and cleaning goods just before toilet paper and hand sanitizer became the newest Bitcoin. Seriously, you'd think toilet paper was the universal cure to all ailments the way people are stockpiling it. My stocking up wasn't planned. I just hate shopping. I'm lazy and don't enjoy going to the store. Stores are full of people. I use the term people loosely, as zombies seems more appropriate to describe their behavior. These people all seem to be in their own little world. They're glued to their freaking phones and only all too happy to slam their carts into my shin while checking their Twitter feed, Facebook alerts, etc. If I'm lucky, I'll get a mumble, which I can only assume was meant to be some sort of apology. To be honest, it's a minor miracle when they even acknowledge someone else's existence. I'm also a cheapskate. I'm not a bargain hunter or any of the other euphemisms people like to use, but I do know how to stretch a dollar to stay within my budget. Some people like to call me frugal, as if using that term somehow makes it a compliment. Nope, I'm a freaking cheapskate, and I admit it. Cooking at home and buying bulk is typically less expensive. As a result, when supplies are running low, I make the trek to the store for a bulk buy to restock. Fear of the virus caused a run on the stores a few days after I had restocked. I had plenty of everything. I was checking out my mail when I ran into one of my neighbors who was visibly upset. She always seemed so nice, so I didn't expect any problems from her. I asked her what was wrong. She said that the stores are all out of toilet paper, low on food, and they're talking about closing the schools. She didn't have enough toilet paper or food for her husbands and kids to be home all day for an extended period. I told her that I think I can spare a roll or two of toilet paper. Big mistake on my part. She began giving me a grocery list telling me what brand she likes for toilet paper, cleaning supplies, orange juice, eggs, cereal, etc. I told her that I'm not a store. I don't have all that stuff, and I certainly wasn't giving her a month's supply of goods for free. I was only offering a couple of rolls of toilet paper to give her time to find a store with some more in stock. She actually said, "But I have children. It's child abuse if you don't get it." For some reason, this lady didn't seem to grasp the concept that her kids are not my responsibility. I'm not their father. I'm not her husband. I'm not even a relative. I wasn't going to spend a fortune buying their groceries at 1,000% markup online if you could get them at all. I told her that she could take the 2 rolls or leave it. She stormed off. A few hours later, her husband knocked on the door. I should have pretended no one was home. He said he was there to pick up their grocery order. I got him the 2 rolls of toilet paper, and he got mad and demanded the rest of their groceries. He even threatened to call the cops, accusing me of stealing their grocery order. I laughed so hard I started coughing, which caused a look of horror to appear on his face. No illness, just uncontrollable laughter at the insanity of the situation. The husband wasn't the bad guy. His wife had apparently made it sound like she had ordered groceries online and I had signed for them while she was out. He thought I was trying to keep their groceries for myself. I told him to feel free to call the cops, but pointed out that before he did so, he should get the receipt from his wife as proof of purchase. The cops won't do anything without proof. I watched as he angrily stormed off to ask her for it. A few minutes later, he came back over and looked very confused. He said his wife wasn't making sense and couldn't produce a receipt. He also couldn't find it in their email account. I explained the situation and he quickly became very apologetic. I told him that I chalked up her behavior to nerves. I'm not sure which he appreciated more, me letting them off the hook easily or the toilet paper I gave them. Actually, I'm pretty sure he appreciated the toilet paper more. I know I would. Do you know what the ultimate form of payback would be? He'd probably be considered a jerk, but I think it'd be funny, is if you toilet papered their house. This story's called Karen Cuts Up a Free Mask I Made to
Check the quality.
Hey guys! I was recommended to put this post here as it suited better. Sorry for formatting as I am on mobile. This story happened yesterday. I am a middle school teacher and have been working on and off from home. In my free time, I have been using my sewing machine to make masks for free for the elderly and vulnerable. I am not a professional seamstress, but these masks are up to the standard of most cloth masks sold. I had a woman ask me for 5 masks for her grandparents, step-grandparents, and a great uncle. I happily accepted. My post on the group in question clearly labeled that they were 3-layer cotton masks. I put them on my doorstep for pickup. She picks them up. I don't receive confirmation of this, which is fine. I didn't do this for praise. I received a few messages the next day, however, saying that she had only needed 4 and the 5th was cut open to check the quality. She berated me via text for them only being 3 layers, as stated in the advertisement. I have ignored the 5+ messages she has sent today alone. It won't discourage me from helping, as I have given 30+ of these to some really cool folks without incident. But holy hell, are some people ungrateful. You underestimate people, man. People can and will always be ungrateful when given the chance. Okay, I should rephrase that. Certain people. Ungrateful people are ungrateful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to never miss an episode.